Hi everyone, I'm doing an Instagram training today for you that I've been working on. Hopefully it'll help the ones that don't understand or how to work Instagram, help you kind of get a better, take on it and everything. And I know there are tons of presenters that use it and they're very successful on it. You just have to follow, all these steps to help you get there. So get a pen and paper because I want you to write this stuff down because it's, it could be a lot of info and, it might overwhelm you a little bit. So first of all, I want to talk about apps that you're going to need. The ones that I use is InstaFollow. Now keep in mind I have an iPhone, I have an iPad, so these are the apps that I use, and I know Androids, they have a generic or similar apps. You just have to search for them, and if anyone knows what apps to use, please put it out on the team page so the Android users know what to look for. So okay, the first one is InstaFollow, and you can use any app. There's several that have the terms InstaFollow, but another one is Notes. It's Notes plus S. This one you can organize all of your files, your pictures, your hashtags. I know on my iPhone I have already, that comes with the phone, it's Notes, but it just lists everything down. You can't organize it into files. With this one, with the Notes plus S, you can actually organize and have files and search for things a little bit faster and know where things are. Instant Download is another great one. Insta Download is one, but I personally use Instagrab. That's where you can, if you see someone else's photos, then you can copy it, copy the photo and put it on your page and share it that way. It's not like Facebook, so you can't just, on actual Instagram copy it. I mean, you can screenshot it and then do it that way, but I use Instagrab. So another one is Get Followers. This is where you can take your following to from a small number to a very large following in a short amount of time. I'll go in more detail about that one here in a little bit. And another one is Like Mania and Like Potion. I haven't used either one of these per se, but I've heard other people use them. You might want to check it out and see exactly what that does. But so first of all, you need to set up your IG account if you haven't done so already. If you already have an Instagram account and you use it for personal use, and you don't want to share your personal photos with everybody, then set up a different one. You don't have to do this. I only have one. It's too much for me to manage to have multiple accounts. So when you set it up, make a screen name. Make it something that has to do with your business. Have unique in it. Or mine is Boss of Lashes. I'm selling mascara mostly, so Lashes, Boss of Lashes. It's my last name. I thought it was kind of clever. But you want it to reflect who you are. So get a good profile pic that will attract your customers. Try to show that you're a real person and not a fake person. Your personal photo would work just really well. I have an eyeball. I'm trying that out for a little bit, but usually I have my own personal photo. You want to make a good impression on them, so you want to, like I said, make sure that they know you're a real person. You want to keep your profile public. Do not have your profile set to secret when people have to request to follow you. You do not want that, because if you can't share your stuff and people won't be able to see you, if that makes any sense. You always want to have your contact info in your bio. Make it fun. Use the emojis. You can download an app to use emojis in it. Just, I'm a exclusive Black presenter. I'm a mama of 3. I'm a hairstylist, and I have little emojis in with it. And then I also I'm a 3D lash slinger. And then I have also in my bio my website with the fingers pointing down to my website, so it's easy to see. What else? You want to... I might be jumping around here a little bit. Hold on. Search for people that like the same interests. You want to search hashtags, search users. You want to go to their followers, and you want to start following their followers. So if you have someone that you're following, and if they have a huge following themselves, go to their followers and start following everybody. Well, women. Your target market is women. You can follow men if you want to, but I follow women, and I just start there, and I go down and start following all of their followers. You can, sorry, I'm trying to find my notes. You can follow up to 160 per hour. So keep following, be consistent. I'll go in a little bit more detail about that, but just if you want to grow, you need to start following people. In most cases, you'll get followers back in return by doing this, but there's extra steps you'll have to do to get those people to start following you as well. So I'm going to talk about the app Get Followers. This app is great because it allows you to gain a good chunk of followers fast. I mean fast. So, I've been using this app for about a week now, and, these are actual followers. These are people that are real people, and they have real posts that they use. It also gives you the option to follow who you want. In return, you earn 4 coins for every follow, and you can do 60 follows at a time on this app, and for every 4 coins you earn, you get a follower and back in return. It's, and they basically put your info out there, sponsor you, and get you the followers, and then it's their if they want to continue following, then that's their, I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of right now. A lot of them start unfollowing you, unfortunately, but I would say half continue to follow you. So you'll see your number grow really big real quickly, and then it'll start dwindling down back. But usually half of those 60 will continue to follow you. I say that you can earn followers quickly this way, but you don't want to get it confused with other apps you can go to a website or something and you can buy followers. Do not do that. Those are not real people. Those are just created profiles just so that these people that are running these websites can make money. They're not real people. Do not pay for these followers. It's a little scam. So, what else? The app that I'm talking about, this has taken my IG to an entire new level, and then I'm noticing an increased amount of sales. I'm getting an increased amount of likes. I'm getting an increased amount of comments. So utilize these apps. If you want to grow your Instagram, utilize them. So another one I use is InstaFollow. This app is used to keep track of who you are following, who unfollowed you, and who you are following. That didn't make sense. It keeps track of who is following you, who unfollowed you, and who you are following. It also keeps track of people that have blocked you. You know, that's kind of depressing sometimes when you get blocks, but it happens. I got 34 blocks now. But I use this app to unfollow people who are not following me back. So what I do is I scroll down to the very, very bottom because I want to give people time to start following me. I don't want to just start at the top and just start clicking on people that aren't following me. So I scroll down and I build my way up to the top. So basically, if they're not following me, I start unfollowing them back. You can do this unfollowing 60 people for every 30 minutes, so about 120 an hour. You can. So another reason why you want to do this, because you can only follow 7,500 people at a time. So you try to follow 7,501, you're not going to be able to follow it. They're going to shut it down. They're not going to shut your account down, but it's just you're not going to be able to follow them back. So that's why it's kind of important to keep track of how many people you're following. You know, just be consistent with this. I probably do this 6 or 7 times a day. So it's very, tedious, but it works really, really well. So my next app that I use is Instagram. This is a great app to have. There are similar apps on Android as well, like I said earlier. What this app does is allow you to copy photos or videos that you like and want to share. If you share a picture, if you share a picture, please make sure that it's a unique photo. There are so many makeup artists out there that are bashing us, threatening the company, and they have huge following. And when they start bashing us, that's not a good thing. But they get upset because we're using their work, their photos, and there are sadly a lot of presenters that are using these photos, and if they're watermarked, they erase it off with an app and they're using it. Do not use those photos. So a good way that I do it is if I know it's unique, because it has the product in with it, so I know it's unique. Those are the photos that I use, or I use my personal photos a lot. What else? That would be it. How to identify your biggest fans. In order to get fans and not just followers, you need to be able to identify with your followers and use your IG the right way. If you just have followers or bought your followers, it's only a number. It's not quality photos. Sorry, that's the trash man. It's kind of loud. They're not quality people, and they won't like your photos, they won't follow, they won't comment, or you won't buy. So, keep your followers and your demographic. Go to those people, so they're quality people and they're real people. Go to Explore and find a picture. Here's another good way to get new followers and get in your demographic. Go to Explore and find a picture of something that is in your demographic, and if you are selling makeup, find a makeup picture. Open it up and like it. The picture, and you like it by just double tapping it, or there's a little like button, but I just go through and I start double tapping everything. And then go to that person's IG account and like a few other pictures of theirs, like 5 to 8 pictures of theirs, and comment on a few of them, say, wow, you're beautiful, or wow, that's so cool. I mean, just keep it short and sweet, like I said, you want to look like a real person, so if you comment, that helps out a lot. And then, go back to the Explore tab again and repeat that process. Go to a few other people and like I said, repeat it, like the 5 or 8 photos, comment on it. It's, you know, it's just a routine. This is what I do every day. It's like I said, it's tedious, but when I ask how many hours a day you're working, this is considered work. You are working your business. So, I mean, when you like pics, that's going to notificate them. I don't know if I said that right. So, each time you know, if you go to their page and you like 5 or 8 photos, they're going to get that notification and they're going to become curious of you. And then there's going to be a chance that they're going to follow you back and they're going to appreciate the love that you're spreading out on their page. So, you know, like I said, it's a process. It's going to take a while, you know, but it's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it. You're going to notice your sales, your likes, your comments, your recruiting. That's how I got one of my United Kingdom girls. It was through Instagram. So it's not, you know, it's worth it. I don't know, honey. I haven't looked. Why don't you go look? I just said all that, what I wrote. Okay. How to get more likes on your pics. Always showcase a good quality picture of your product. You don't want a picture with bad lighting. You don't want a picture of you in the bathroom. You don't want a picture, just do good quality pics. For example, get a good before and after pic. Use photo editor and make it lighter, or, you know, I use it to make the pictures prettier. I use it for cropping. I use it for making the angle of the picture different. You know, you just want to make sure your picture is very clear and visible so you can see what you're doing. Post your website link on it. The picture, this is very important, and the way you will convert likes to purchases is if you post your website on your link. Hashtags. Hashtags are fun. They're not scary, I promise. They're huge. You know, they're a lot simpler to understand than most people make them out to be, and they're super easy to use in your business. You can add a hashtag to any word or sentence without spaces. So, you know, whatever word, or, you know, makeup, use hashtag makeup, no spaces. Hashtag mascara, no spaces in it. Hashtag beautiful bosses is what I started using. There's no spaces in that. When you post a photo on your IG, your Instagram, and you don't use a hashtag, then nobody but your current followers are going to see it. And I'm guilty of that. I don't use a lot of hashtags. I'm trying to do it more. But if you want more people to see your photo, then use the hashtags. You know, when you use their hashtag, you're opening up that photo in your comments on that photo up to, you know, 1,000 people. I mean, even millions of people. It all depends on if those people are searching for that picture. They type in that hashtag and your picture comes up. I tend to use more hashtags that people go to more often. And when you type in a hashtag under your search and you go to it, you'll see how many people have used that hashtag. You know, it could be 100, it could be 1,000,000. It all, you know. So obviously, those are the higher the people that use that hashtag, the more that is searched. So, you know, using quality and popular hashtags will put your post in the direct view of anyone you choose to target. You can only use 30 hashtags per photo, so if you go over 30, your photo will not post and it'll count them out. So don't go over 30. I don't use my hashtags in my actual post. I post whatever I'm saying and then I comment my hashtags. When you do it this way, you can go in and delete those hashtags and post 30 more hashtags, and then by doing that you're putting that picture out in the public again. So you can scroll down, and if you posted a photo 3 months ago, delete those hashtags and put in some more hashtags, different ones, or use the same ones, it doesn't matter, but you're putting that picture in that cycle again and putting it out there for everybody to see. So hashtags are your friends. So basically those are the apps that I use. Some extra tips and tricks. I'm going to just go over a few things again.